The Sooners get ready to kick this off. And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 40. The play fake, now Young. And he cannot get away, and Young will go down. Kenneth Murray leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
To try again after the sack. Young dumps this one off to Campbell. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Young. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Aaron Colvin. And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Here's Murray. Eluding the pressure right. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
And we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. That's a step in the right direction defensively here because you're facing this sizable deficit. They're going to need more plays like that. A good sack, though. Good effort there.
And what you're hoping is, as you said, a step in the right direction.
Touchdown! Hollywood Marquise Brown. A 22-yard touchdown Brown. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead.
Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here in this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league, but this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. About set for their next drive, the Texas offense at the line. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So in trouble, and he's taken down. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Now a throw here to his running back. Oh, that's just not fair, and now room to run. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down. Escaping the pressure right. And he goes out right around the 39. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something.
And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. kicked off with great anticipation, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
I'm not sure, Brandon, we've seen a sloppier played game this year for a team on offense. Turn it over 4 times and expect to win? No chance whatsoever. And look, I have no idea what the ratio is about turnover 4.
I'm here all day.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between our visitors and our home team. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now Murray off play action. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, there defensively to make the play.
And that may have been incomplete, but he reminds me so much of when my dad used to take me to the baseball stadium and watch the home run hitters in batting practice. I'll get to the stadium early just to watch this kid throw it. He can throw it out of the stadium.
Now Murray. Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position.
Oh, he fakes a spike. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. But it's going to be second down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Burrow. And it's caught. Touchdown. Thaddeus Moss there to make the ground. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead.
That was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Out is the Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Adrian Peterson was the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I may be an analyst, but I'm also a fan. I love it when people take the big shots downfield, but he was under a lot of duress. And I think that forced the incompletion downfield. Didn't have a real good chance to find his target.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Here's Murray. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Murray now to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Peterson. And some room to maneuver. Touchdown! Adrian Peterson, 77 yards. And his guys are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it.
through traffic, and now he's free. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Now following the touchdown, the Sooners get ready to kick this off. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain, and now second down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow flushed out right. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down.
That was earning a first down the hard way. You want your quarterback to be a scrapper, but you also want to keep him upright. He paid for that first down by taking a big-time hit.
Now they go play action now. Burrow steps away. Out to the left. That's where the tight end Moreau is. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Burrow will throw. Flush to his right. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 41. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, he was trying to make something happen there outside of the pocket, but ultimately what did happen was a loss of yardage.
Yeah, he held on to it for a long time, didn't he? As you talked about trying to make something happen, hoping something would come open, but it didn't. Ends up shoveling it off, ends up going for negative play.
Looking to throw again on second down. Burrow, he'll let it go deep for Beckham. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Throwing again, it's Burrow. Being chased out left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off. It made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. He'll let it go deep for Beckham.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off here by Aaron Colvin. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Sooner offense back out, ready for their next possession. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Now it's 2nd and 9.
To throw is Murray. He finds his man, complete. That's Flowers. And just not a ton of room to work with. He'll get it to the 15 for a gain of 2. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. Murray now. Open man Lamb. It's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now a throw from outside the pocket, complete out left. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line. You guys.
So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. Sterling Shepard. 41 yards. And his guys have taken the lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. Eluding the pressure right. And he won't be able to get the football away. He's going to be sacked. So they're unable to add on to their lead. Tried to roll out, make a play outside of the pocket, but couldn't get it done.
When you don't have a lot of space for your receivers to operate, and down there it's really condensed when you're snapping the ball from the 2-yard line, rolling out, you extend a play, but you don't necessarily open up better avenues for people. And on that play, there's just nowhere to go with the ball, and you end up getting sacked.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Out to his left. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Check back, check back. 44's the mic, 44's the mic. Check, check. Who that?
To throw again on second down. Burrow. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
12, 12, 12.
44, Mike, 44. 3 bucks. Bobo's the mic. Mike's Bobo. Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. He'll buy some time right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
After the turnover, here's Murray, escaping the pressure right toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit. After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
11.
They snapped that at 1. Now it's Burrow rolling to his left. Again, he's got that man Landry. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. He can only get a yard after all that. It's second down.
Ready? Hot.
44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
11, Thomas.
Quit talking about it.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
A first down and more for Edwards-Helaire. And he'll take this all the way up to the 38-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
They will throw on first down with Burrow, eluding the pressure right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get that to Edwards-Helaire out of the backfield, and that'll bring up second down.
12.
Here's Burrow. Going deep here for Landry. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
11 mighty. 11 mighty.
44, Mike.
To the air again, Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to look deep now for Landry. And that incomplete, nearly intercepted. And remember, he had his hands on one earlier, had one pick. It could have been his second, but instead it's fourth down. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth. They're going to try and throw. And this is caught. He hits Landry. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And Burrow going to throw again. This is caught. And touchdown! Odell Beckham, 31 yards. And his guys have made this a one-score game now. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense, too.
That's a great point because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion, and that makes this a 1-point game now. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Out is the Oklahoma offense ready for their next drive. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. Up to make the play defensively, Tre'Davious White. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They run again with Peterson. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Now, that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
On play action, it's Murray. Steps away to his left. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Here's Murray. Flushed out right. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
A third quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. They run the counter now. It's Peterson. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
I'm getting a sense that the momentum of this game is changing since the break. Nice play there, and this D is fired up.
Murray going to throw. But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. And they do get him out of bounds finally, but the damage is done. A big hitter on what proves to be the final play of the third quarter. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
11 Thomas. 12.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, first down. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off here by Aaron Colvin.
As much football as we watch, we've seen this work many times. In the red zone, first down, take a shot at the end zone, and points result. In this case, though, give credit to the defense. They outguessed them, were prepared, and intercepted the pass.
And he finally goes out of bounds across the opposite 40. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. We know he's got the arm, but watch out for those wheels.
Kind of harkens back to guys they used to call the scrambler and the dodger. This guy can make it work with his legs.
Field opened up. He took advantage. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. On 2nd down and 4, Murray. And incomplete on the deep ball. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and it's 3rd down.
I've got a good friend in football, always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Murray keeps it himself. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Now this time, Murray to throw it. Flush to his right. And this is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A well-executed 22-yard gain. And Murray's going to keep this. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
They don't get in their partner, but I don't think that's a bad thing for them, right? Just bleed the clock now, right? Take your time running your plays. And, yeah, you want to get into the end zone, but it wouldn't hurt if you did another play or two, right?
Yeah, exactly. You're nursing this small lead. Just don't fumble the football.
Just make sure you have ball security.
Back to throw it. Murray. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. Touchdown. Adrian Peterson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
This certainly feels like they were wanting to go for 2, but weren't really sure they should go for 2. Do we, don't we, do we, don't we? And guess what ends up happening?
5-yard penalty.
That's right. Now you probably line up and kick the extra point.
All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come. Now Murray. Eluding the pressure, and he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
There you go. Here we go. Ready? 11.
Throwing, Burrow. Now Burrow loses the football. And this is picked up by the defense. And they will set up shop, red zone territory at the 13-yard line. And they were hoping to get down there, get the score, and get this thing into overtime. How deflating.
Absolutely. I mean, let's face it, heartbreaking. They had an opportunity, had a chance, and probably were feeling pretty good about what was going on, and that was taken away from them by their own mistake.
Yeah, the opportunity squashed. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Back to throw. Murray. Touchdown! Mark Andrews. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2. It appears they're going to throw for it with Murray. Dancing to his left. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Tiger offense ready to get after it one more time. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it, though, because you're exactly
you
right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for one here and save the possible two-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for two here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
And now in a 9-point game, they'll still just need to go for one here. And it's good, so that will get them back within one score. After the touchdown, the LSU Tigers kick team out there to send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Sooner offense back out ready for their next possession. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all three timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. And that'll be incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, and it's 3rd down.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Murray. Buying time to his left. And that's complete to Shepard. And he takes this almost to midfield. So they needed a pretty good size play, and they got it. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. 1st down, here's a run with Peterson. Oh, and the tackle comes quickly. That's only going to get him a couple. On the tackle there, Glenn Dorsey. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, Peterson. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 48. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
all day. Let's go.
It's the National Football League presented by EA Sports. Coming up, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup between our visitors and themselves. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and this one is underway here on EA Sports. Here's Percy Harvin now on the return. And he won't quite make it to the 25. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. Broke a tackle, but not much room there. Just up past the 25, no further. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A gain of 13, it's a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 more yards there and another first down. They'll drop to throw. He's going to air this out deep for Harvin. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Open man is Trey Burton. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dante Fowler. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. First down, 18-yard gain. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Timing is crucial in any route thrown, but when you throw an out, so many things are going through the mind of the receiver. Catching the ball, timing it up with the quarterback. Are my feet going to get down inbounds? On that play, all those things going through his head might have caused him to drop it.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. He'll look to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Again, he'll drop to throw. Flushed out right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
Tackled by the corner, C.J. Henderson. No score after 1 on EA Sports. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Tim Tebow, a 15-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. The thing that they'll be looking at is the spot of the football, and this is always such a tough one for officials to get exactly right.
Not just because of how fast the game's going, but just trying to get the right sight line to the football. That's not always easy. We'll see what they decide here.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They're going to look to throw. They'll get this off to Taylor. Touchdown! From a yard out. And his guys have taken the lead. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Gator offense about ready to get this next drive started. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
Back to throw here. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Percy Harvin, the intended receiver there, and that'll make it third down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And he's going to be taken down, sacked back at the 2.
I think most quarterbacks would love to have the goal line actually extend up into the air and turn into a wall, that they could put their back against it and know exactly where they are on the field so they don't end up in the end zone. Didn't do it on that play, but perilously close to the goal line.
Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
baby. Get hot. Get up. Let's go. All day, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's turn it up, baby. Turn it up. Let's go.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between our visitors and our home team. Here's Michael Badgley now to get this one started. And we are underway here on EA Sports. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go. Switch it. Omaha.
Throwing on first down is Murray. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. They'll run on first down. Peterson. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down. And now Murray's going to set up to throw. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain there of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So now first and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 36. Murray now to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. CeeDee Lamb is intended target, and now it's second down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
On the move to his left. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
On that play, as you saw the route start to develop downfield, I got the sense that maybe the run would set up for him. And he took full advantage of it and got a big gain on a busted play.
First down, Murray. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. And they're getting him involved early.
You feel like they saw something on tape or they just have a sense with him because he's had a good week of practice or something in that area that they want him involved. Just as you said, they want him to touch it either in the running game or the passing game, but they must like the matchups they're getting.
And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Peterson. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. They're going for it. Hits Murray. Steps away. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. And what is going on here? Are they serious? 1st down, and they're in punt formation. And he'll just punch it out of there, and it's not a great kick. And it's going to be a short field to work with after this one. It's touchdown at the 45-yard line. Football 101, you've got to let the guy catch the ball.
You have to know the ball is there. You have to know it's arrived. Otherwise, you're going to get flagged every time.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Show it. Show it.
Murray going to throw. And this is Shepard on the catch. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Here's Murray. And this one quickly to Lamb. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. Here's Murray. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Flowers. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends.
Check, 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 check. Sponge. No.
Murray on the sneak, and he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it, move forward, and pick up the first down.
And as we say often, shows confidence in your offensive line. From the 2, here's 1st and goal.
Watch a slant, watch a slant, watch a slant.
They'll run for it with Peterson. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Adrian Peterson taking it in from 2 yards out. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead.
Well, Brandon, he just followed his nose, and his nose took him to the end zone. But how about the big guys up front? Give him at least a stalemate in order to find that space.
Yeah, the O-line won the battle in the trenches there, didn't they? two-point conversion attempt forthcoming. They'll try and throw for it. Being chased out left. And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it, so a sack on the two-point try.
Hurricanes, nothing.
So they went for two and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. Johnson won't return this, and the football will come out to the 25.
Coach Sean McVay.
Right here. Yeah, baby.
Oh, okay. Nice one. Fans, you've asked for him. Now you got him. X Factor, Lamar Jackson. Better double up on Julio. Let's go, record breakers, snappers. Superstar KO's like an obsession. Boils the game down to just one possession. Each team will get a chance, but only the winner will advance. May the best squad win. It's Superstar KO time. Let's start this thing off right. Looks to throw it. He's looking deep for Julio. Hey, offense, y'all trying to make it easy on him? All they got to do is score if you turn it over. Hey, it's better that it happened on first and not fourth down. But you still need your QB in sync with whoever he's throwing to. A first carry for Alvin Kamara. How nice of the defense to give you more field to work with. A loss. Back to your 24. Record breakers bring in extra DBs to make them think twice about passing. Drops back here to throw on third. He's looking deep for Julio. Tight window for Jones. And it's picked off. Oh, no, it's... You don't have to be quick, but you better be effective. They missed out. Don't copy them. Now, Jackson. It's a short one, complete to the tight end. And he's out right past the 25-yard line. Nothing to be excited about, but also you didn't go backwards. So top those yards with this play. Now, Jackson. Throwing short here. That's complete to the tight end. You keep doing like this, you'll be on the big stage soon. Lamar Jackson looking for a 1st and 10. Now he'll move out the pocket. Oh, and the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. It's 2nd down now, and you don't want that same result on your 1st down call. Find something that works. Now, Jackson. Rolling right, and he's sending it down, and he got it down the right. And he'll go all the way for a Record Breakers touchdown. Record Breakers moving on to that next round. The landlord is here. Receivers, you've been given notice. Quarterbacks, too. All right, Record Breakers against the Record Breakers. I bet you're feeling pretty good about yourself right now. You gotta win, and here comes round 2. Stay humble, player. First possession of Superstar KO's about to start, and the crowd is ready for action. I believe we all are ready. 1st and 10, he'll throw it. He's gonna find Cooper on the right side. Complete. You could basically fall forward and get the first after that game. You got 3 more downs, but do you really need them? Drops back to throw it. And incomplete. That hit made the ball roam free. Record Breakers bring in extra DBs to make them think twice about passing.
In your face.
He'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Rolling to his right. Threw it like it was hot. And now it's picked off. That pass is Only you can mess this up right now. They had their chance already and blew it. Lamar Jackson looking for a 1st and 10. Okay, now, it's caught, but it's out of bounds. Hey, it's better that it happened on 1st and not 4th down. But you still need your QB in sync with whoever he's throwing to. Now, Jackson. Tight window for Jones. And it's picked off. And that pass is... Round number 2 will come down to an old-fashioned tug-of-war. Just like summer camp, but without the mosquitoes. They'll throw from the 50. And incomplete there. A nice hit jars the ball free. Going with a little play action. Here goes Lamar Jackson. He's looking deep for Julio. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. First play of tug-of-war, and we expect this offense to pick up where they left off. Looks to throw. He's gonna find Cooper on the right side. Complete. Now Jackson. And that's incomplete.
Come on, baby. Let's go.
Out of the gun, he'll throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He's looking deep for Julio, and incomplete on the deep ball. And that's gonna be a... Coach Lil Yachty.
LeBeau.
Y'all hear that? QB pressure, tackles for loss, sacks, and even a safety. That's how Danielle Hunter got on this superstar KO squad. am I right by thinking you gonna play smash mouth football? I mean, you selected Derrick Henry for a reason. You can make any throw you want with Patrick Mahomes. The man's arm is ridiculous. It ain't fair. Backyard heroes, snappers. You found your next addiction. It's Superstar KO. One series to earn a touchdown and then go for two. Stop your opponent in the round and move on through. It's the first play of the game. Are you going to play it safe or take a big risk to see if you catch the defense off guard? First run, Ezekiel Elliott, and they'll take him down after a really nice run. Nice pickup. Second and short is almost as good as hearing first down. Now, do it again, or you could just score. I know, easier said than done. Looking deep. Oh, he got it. It's complete. Looking to throw on 1st and 10. Oh, and this one is incomplete. It's second down now, and you don't want that same result from your first down call. Find something that works. Looks to throw. And he takes a shot on the release, as this will be incomplete.
Good job, D. Good job, D. That's right.
Backyard heroes brought a few more DBs to aid in the secondary and pass coverage. But will it pay off? Drops back to throw here on 3rd. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit, ball out, incomplete. You got one more chance. You're in the 4th down. The snapper's looking to the air. Sliding right. Kelsey in double coverage. It's picked off. Uh-oh, it's... Show them how to step up and make the most of the moment. It's Superstar KO. Don't cave under pressure. Mahomes going option. First run, Derrick Henry. And he's free. Going down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown. Heroes. Backyard heroes. Taking that KO victory lap. Jalen Ramsey is a superstar shutdown corner. He can cover the best of the best. Let's go, snappers! Backyard heroes! I know it feels good to get that first win. You might as well keep the party going in round 2. Coach probably is screaming what I'm about to calmly say. Don't start with a negative play. Mahomes going option. First run, Derrick Henry. And they take him down after a really nice run. A few more plays like this, and the defense might start pointing fingers. Ha, that's always fun. Now Mahomes. Firing quickly, and that's complete. Not ideal at all, but you didn't lose anything. Don't play around on third down, though. Mahomes, going option. Where you think you going? Right. Back up. You heard Khalil Mack. Wake up, offense. Their defense is setting you up for the KO. Don't let it happen. He'll go to the air on 4th and short. Quick hitter is complete. Left side. Just when you thought it was over. Touchdown. Here come the heroes, ready to get those 2 points. They'll try to run it here, and he'll get in. 8-0. I tell my defense to regain their composure and keep their helmet on. I'm forcing tug of war. Now that's confidence. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Looking deep for Devontae Adams. Tight window for Adams, and it's picked off. Forgot something? These heroes will fly straight into the 3rd round. Heading towards the mountaintop. You better take Zeus with you. Here we go. The rhythm against the backyard. You won 2 in a row, but so far, it hasn't been much of a test. From here on out, you'll only face the best. Offense is about to start this matchup of Superstar KO. So buckle your chin straps and let's go. Mahomes, going option. Not a good play, offense. That negative action backs you up to your 23. Just in case you forgot, going backwards is not how you score. Regroup and make it up on 2nd down. Mahomes going up, and the pitch out was dropped. That ball is loose. Yes, rhythm's football. I see you, big man. Get you a few extra steps in today. This rhythm team got a beat. Beat him into the end zone, that is. Heroes not able to hang on, but they'll be ready next time.